Okay, we're going to start game 3, MTGU Fight Club, Rich versus Blades, Modern. Go Team Geist. Come on. Let's see some action here.
I'll just try really hard to draw
And
one like
if
land.
Mr. Scotty Mac, if Rich does not pull this off, we invite you to come and
show
battle.
Blades up.
And battle.
Yeah.
Fortunately, I think he just does MTGO.
Oh, I see. Well, we can figure something out. That's all I can say.
Okay. Keep. I'll play. Not keep, but I'll play.
Yep.
Not keep. Not keep. I'll play. Oh my gosh.
Keep us fine. Rich
Sure.
should have ambushed Viper on turn 2, then leave Tear
Yeah, I should have cast a snap
up
case.
on 3,
caster
bolt, then
and
cast the bolt end of turn on Justin's 3rd. I mean,
But-
no land hurt for sure, but
I needed to be more aggressive, basically, though. Like, and I thought about it. I got scared, I guess, and just was like, no.
So yeah, in normal blue, white, red lists in modern, you want to sit back and be proactive about it. But with
Yeah.
this one, you probably definitely want to be more.
Well, I kind of
aggressive.
have to kind of race you, right? Like, that's
Yeah, because
'cause
right
if
now
the
I
more
think
time you get, the longer the
the
game
more
goes.
I have
the
time to
more,
combo
yeah,
off and go for it.
or win. Yeah.
come to Canada and we'll battle. Okay,
Okay.
well, we'll work something out.
I think I still have my passport. I don't. I'll go to 6.
So, Slacker asks, how did Blades come back on game? He says, I missed the end of game 1 and the whole of game 2. How did Blades come back? You'll have to see the replay on YouTube. It will be posted, but yeah,
It was a very close match, and I was able to
Game
gain
one was
some
really
life
close.
off of some of the locust lands when I swung with my
Yeah,
prime
like-
time,
I had it until you had the. That.
and he wasn't able to pull out of the my second prime titan
That might-
resolving.
I'm gonna play.
you mean you're going to keep?
No, I'm debating on whether or not I want to keep this. I feel like I should though. Feels kind of bad. Why does it give me all the worst hands? Like Stream Curse, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's not a bad hand, but against this deck, I kind of want to be a little bit more proactive. But I'm gonna keep him. Let's do it. Sculling turn, go.
Yep. Visions.
Okay. I was like, so help me if that's amulet. I'm gonna crack this in response, just
Scry.
so we can get going.
Jimmo says, if you could only come to England too, there are some good players close to where I live. You know, that'd be great. We'll just do a little world tour, MTG Fight Club world tour.
I think
We'll
they
show up
both
and
go
like,
on
hey guys, and
bottom.
everybody's like, who are these Jovans?
Yeah, I don't think I want either of those right now.
I'm gonna cut that.
Thoughts on using pain lands in Zoo?
It depends if you're playing with like Curd Apes and stuff, because you usually want to hit
Go ahead.
your forest and your stuff
Mhm.
like that. So go.
Hashtag Jobins.
Hashtag Jovans.
We are the Jobin quartet here.
I guess.
Oh my gosh, that's
Bigger.
funny.
I should
Seems
find
good.
I should find that that audio clip, huh?
Sanctuary.
Okay, untap trigger, blah, bounce thing back, blah.
Turn 2 bloom.
Seems good.
And I screwed up.
Did you?
Yeah, I needed another bounce land.
Ha! So no turn 2 Primeval Titan for you.
That's fine.
Forgot to advance the game number. There we go.
Okay. Land. Should have actually. It's fine. No big deal. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Correct this. 18. Can I afford to go 16 here?
I think so. I think that when I deal damage, it's in factors of 8 to 10s. So
Yeah, I think I'm okay too. Ambush Viper.
sure.
Anything else?
Nope, that's good.
Okay. Tap upkeep draw.
I think so. I think that.
No, I gotta make sure.
Attack for 2.
That was a little.
Sure, take it.
Let's see, where is that?
Um,
There we go.
go ahead.
Telling time. End of your turn.
Okay. You have 2 cards in hand. About to be 3. Okay.
Top, hand, bottom.
So let's see if this is too loud here.
Are you
Untap.
playing it right now?
I'm gonna try to.
Okay.
I think I found it.
It's like embarrassing.
Upkeep.
'Kay.
I don't want the card that's on top, so I'm
Oh
gonna Summoner's
no!
Pact.
What did it do?
Okay. Actually, you know what? Even Mind Sensor. Hold on. Pause. I'm gonna even Mind Sensor. In response.
Oops.
Yeah, that's good.
There we go. Sorry, I was blocking the chat
I'm
room
doing
there.
the
Top 4?
Jobin thing was top 4.
Did not get there. Failed to find, I guess.
Whiff. So you
Whiff.
still have to pay
And
for it
then
next
shuffle.
turn too. You still get a shuffle, I guess, but cast your Primeval Titan now.
So on my next upkeep, I need to pay for Summoner's Pact,
Correct.
and then I go to draw for my turn.
There we go.
Such a dork.
Did you
That's
hear that?
funny.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's our Jobin quartet right there.
Again.
Bounce.
All right, that's enough.
Untap.
Go ahead.
Because of amulet.
Sorry about that.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Declare attack phase.
Yep.
4.
Take it.
Go.
Untap. Pay for Pact. Draw.
Okay.
Serum Visions.
Okay.
Scry.
Yep.
I think I just need to draw into gas, so both of those need to go to the bottom. Go ahead.
EOT. Click. Targeting you. You know what?
I think
You
you're
can
fine with
keep
that.
those. I
Yeah.
think you can keep those.
Absolutely.
Untap, upkeep, draw. So excited to see that, by the way. Declare attack phase.
Yep.
3, 4, 5,
7?
6, 7.
Take it.
Yep.
Put me to 7.
We might have enough time. Yeah. Put you at 7. Go ahead.
I got another amulet, but I don't got much more than that.
Heebie-jeebie says,
Go
"Hey,
ahead.
hey, you goofballs! Stop shuffling your hands. We're trying to see
Oh.
what you have."
Sorry, I'm a nervous Nelly. I have to do the flip things.
Go ahead, and then you swing for 7, and that's it.
I'll flash in a Snapcaster just to be safe.
Yep.
So
Yep.
tonight's second Fight Club is actually going to be a sealed battle
for M15, right? Or are we doing
Yeah, we're
conspiracy?
no, we're doing M15. We're on the podcast. We're actually talking about building a seal deck, and actually we're going to build 2 of them on the show, and then the Fight Club is going to be fighting those 2 decks.
Is Damon here yet?
I haven't seen him yet.
Do you have time for one more?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I can at least try to even this up.
Let's see if we'll do one more game.
I do feel like I really, really think that this will have a hard time against Summer's Bloom, but against a lot of other decks, though, it's just solid. Like,
so in my experience,
tempo control.
Game 1, Summoner's Bloom is roughly about a 70%. It's ahead.
yeah.
So it's pretty far up, but then post sideboard, as soon as you get the counterfluxes in there, it
Or the
works
even mind
so much better.
sensors. Yeah.
The mind sensor is golden against this.
Which,
Yep.
coming from a pod player's perspective, I hate your sideboard, Scotty Mac. It is so, like, between the Pillar Flames and...
So you say you hate it, and he was just giving you a compliment that good work, Rich.
Oh, no, like, it's
I know
a
what you're
solid
saying.
deck. Like, I
Yeah,
love it.
I
I'm just
You're
saying, like, I
you're just saying it's
hate the pod. Here's the thing. I like the pod hate
the
because
pod
it means
hate.
less people are going to play it. So
right.
win, but
Exactly. I know. I was just joking with you there, Rich.
I just, like, it's pretty solid. I honestly, so me and Damon were kind of questioning your choice of Kuranos, and he was saying that, and I guess in the article you read or one of your streams that you were playing, you had talked about you kept bringing it in from the sideboard, and I was still like, Kuranos and Modern, I'm kind of curious to see how this will play out, and I tell you what, bolting a turn or drawing extra cards, getting through the lands in a gas, oh my goodness, Kuranos is so good, especially at the end of the curve on this. Like, especially when it gets kind of grindy, he just, kind of can turn the game in your favor. Never will turn him on, hardly ever, it seems like, but still, it seemed like a pretty solid.
Yeah, it seems like if you can untap with Keranos, it's pretty good.
Pillar, as a plan, allows us to keep Geist in.
Yeah, basically get rid of
Yeah.
a blocker, right, and then swing
Yeah.
through. Especially like Kitchen Finks, because you can get rid of the Finks and then swing through. So, and the Iganjo castles are pretty sweet for that too. Iganjo is how you pronounce it? Iganjo? I don't know.
Yeah.
You speak Japanese, James? Is it?
That's funny because
I'll
it's
be on the
not a
plane.
very good Japanese word for what it is. It's the what is it? EI.
I'll keep.
Yeah.
EIGA. Or sorry,
It's sort of
EIGA.
formatted like a Japanese word, but as far as I know, it's not really a Japanese word.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I'm almost there, but I'll get there.
So if you've joined us recently and you don't know, this is MTGU Fight
Take a
Club.
damage.
Oh, let's reset the scores. Hold on.
We battle on
Serum
Thursdays.
Visions.
Okay.
Draw.
Thursdays, we about 5
Scry.
o'clock we'll run a stream, a gaming stream. Then about 7ish
5 o'clock Mountain Time.
Mountain Time, we run a game stream. 7ish, we will then run our podcast stream, and around 9ish we'll run another set of games. So
Yep.
make sure you join us on Thursday nights.
And we're doing our podcast today on Limited, correct?
Yes.
Talking about limited environment and like
I guess
good
that's
cards
fine.
stuff. We're not
guess I
as
want
good
both
as
of
limited
those.
resources, but we're gonna try
No,
really hard.
but and specifically about
Keep it
sealed.
like that.
With pre-release and release, we're talking about building a sealed deck.
So right there, when you Serum Visions,
Go
you
ahead.
pretty much want to sculpt your next few turns.
Right, like get out of things you don't need, get into things you do need.
Yeah.
Seems solid.
Take a damage.
'Kay.
Amulet.
I always wanted to play Amulet of Vigor with Primeval Bounty. Or not Primeval Bounty, Boundless Realms. Sounds fun.
Tolaria West. Go ahead.
GMO asking if we do things other days of the week. Our weeks are pretty busy, so Thursday is we have the later half of the day dedicated to Magic, and that's pretty much when we do all of our work. I release the videos on YouTube throughout the week. We produce the podcast. It comes out on Fridays. You can always connect with
Gain
us
a
on
life,
on
And then
Twitter.
I'll lose a life simultaneously, so I
Okay.
stay the same.
Those are-
Azusa.
So yeah,
Seems good.
Go ahead.
If we all didn't have full-time jobs, then maybe
Correct.
we would be able to do more
Sure.
than just Thursday. But Magic's not paying for my living yet. How about you guys? Not yet?
Technically, kind
guess
of,
that's-
in a roundabout way. I work at a comic book shop,
Yeah.
so I guess it kind of fits the bill, I guess. So Azusa, huh? And you only played one land,
YouTube is
but I still feel like
YouTube/the MTGU, and Twitter is also @the MTGU.
Sure. game 3. You already cut me?
Yep.
All right, untap, upkeep, draw. So I feel pretty safe here because he does not have double green, and because he only played one extra land last turn signifies that he doesn't have a whole lot of lands left. So I think I'm just gonna go for it. Shock,
Okay.
Geist.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Oh, did we get the angel token?
Oh,
Sing- No.
no. Just use some dicey dice.
I'll just
Or
this will
use
be
that.
this will be it.
Okay. I haven't found any yet.
The Murloc riding the shark. I don't remember the card's name. Will be the Geist token.
Okay. Unless I can
So
figure out where to get some.
I just want to brag like you played exactly right into my plan. I just wanted you to tap out this turn.
Okay.
Dang it.
So take a damage.
Okay.
Let's do this smart before I take the damage. Serum Visions.
Okay. So you're not taking the damage?
Not yet.
Okay, so you're back up to 18.
All right, so I draw a card. Top 2. Yeah, that seems pretty good. This one can go on bottom, but all right, now I'll take the damage.
Okay.
Summer's Bloom. So I have not played my land yet for this turn.
Okay.
Growl Turf.
'Kay.
Tap. Add mana. Bounce it. Do that 4 times.
4, correct.
So that's
You
8
got
mana.
8 mana.
Sundering Titan.
That's kind of a blowout.
Blow, blow.
'Kay.
And no targets for the rest.
Was not expecting
You
a
know what?
Sundering
For
Titan.
the last trigger on that one,
Gonna bounce back
I'll
the Glimmer
bounce.
Post. Okay. How many cards in hand?
that's going to give me 2.
2? Okay.
Go.
Untap, upkeep, draw.
Come on.
Path?
Sure.
That's kind of rough.
I'll fail to find.
Okay, so you shuffle up whatever.
Or-
Declare attack phase.
It's a May, so
Yeah, it's a
No.
May, so you're not gonna choose
no
not
shuffle.
to. Okay, attack with
I like
guys
what's on
for
top.
6.
Yep.
Sundering Titan, huh? Jeez. Go ahead.
Tap.
Yep.
Draw. Play land. Gain 1 life.
Mm-hmm.
Hive Mind.
You have 1 card in hand, don't you?
1 card in hand.
Okay. Anything else? Dang. All right. Really? I tapped out for the Geist. And
You tapped out for the guys.
wow. How do I just die to that? That's crazy.
Yeah, you just died to that.
That's also no longer on the battlefield. Crap. Sundering Titan, dude. I was not expecting that. I forgot you were running 1 on the main board.
Yeah,
I'm
just
gonna
a
crack this in
singleton and-
response and bolt you. I can't kill
Well,
you.
I even
Push
held
it
on to
8.
the land to try to signify that I was all out too. So Summer Bloom. Well, that and I need the Summer Bloom to bring it back with its own ability, just to ramp into all that mana. So in order to do that, it sort of set me up and it signaled to you that I was all out on mana, as well. So that sort of was at that point, you pretty much had no other choice than to play the Geist.
Well, I mean, I could have set up for Aven Mind Sensor, but that wouldn't have helped me either. Like the counterflex maybe, but wow, that was a blowout. Holy smokes! Sunring Titan, guys.
So,
Yeah.
Rich, is there things that you could have done differently?
In that game, I think I felt safe tapping out for the Geist because he didn't have the double grain. I was worried about the Primeval Titan, and I kind of forgot about the Sunring Titan. So I mean, like, the only difference would have been to keep up the counterflex mana, but then that's the case though, as I sit on counterflexes the rest of the game until he casts something that's relevant, that it's actually worth counterflexing or whatever, or bolting, or even mind sensoring in, you know. But the thing was, it's I needed to put on a board presence to be able to push damage through and keep
Right
him on the
there-
fences,
yeah,
and
I
that
think
was
the
the
board
only
presence
opportunity I
was
felt
the
like
way
I
to
had.
go.
Yeah, I felt like that was the only opportunity I had to be able to cast
At that
Geist
point,
System Craft.
if I don't have it, then you're in such a prime position. And at that point, I was signaling heavily that I did not have it.
Right.
Did you just throw your cards on the table?
Yeah.
You know, you can get a.
No, that wasn't
I'm
me
just
being
kidding.
mad. I was just like,
I know.
I was just
No,
like, dang. I didn't see a single ghost quarter either.
I was just I was actually making a comment on some of the new rulings about match losses and game losses.
Oh
And things
yeah,
like
yeah.
that.
How you can, like throw things and stuff.
Yeah, I was just
Wow. So I mean, like, okay. So chat, do you guys have anything like I could
Yeah.
have done differently?
yeah.
I'm
Chat,
kind of curious.
What do you have to say, chat? Tell us what you think.
Because I personally think that you played that good.
I feel like I played that the
debatably
right way,
on
but-
Aven
I
Mind Sensor,
could-
but I think I'm like 51% in the Geist.
I could
Well,
kind of
that's
tell
fine.
that I could tell from
Yeah,
Blade's voice that he was feeling pretty confident about things.
yeah.
Yeah, but feeling pretty confident about things can mean a lot of different things playing Summer's Bloom. It could be that he has the lands to be able to cast, prime time or whatever. So.
Like when you ask him how many cards are in his hand, and he says 1, he said it in a way that I was like, oh, he has the answer. I don't know. That's just what I heard.
Yeah. And it could have been, and even if I responded to the Hive Mind and bolted him before he could get the copy, I mean, he had the Summer's Pact. Dude,
Yep.
Sundering Titan.
Well, the
and you didn't have
Summoner's
any
Pact was
basics.
on top.
Now
That's why
I now understand now why they only run one forest. It makes sense now.
Yep. It gets
Dang, those
so
are some
much.
close games, though.
Well, they're
Yep.
all the lands in here are so much of a singleton that every single one is so important for its each respective matchup. Like running 2 forests, you're gonna have to cut something that's gonna mean something, and that's pretty huge.
All right, guys. Well, let's wrap this up. Unless anyone in the chat room has anything to say, we're going to go away for a little while.
Yeah. well, we
In my
should
opinion,
find out
I
where
think he
Damon is
played
and
it right
stuff.
just at the point he either had it or doesn't. Played like it didn't, so I would have done the same thing. Maybe saved for Avon. Yeah. So,
Oh, I have a laptop right here that I use to
Yeah.
do life totals.
he has a laptop, so
And I just hide the
kinda
game
see it,
with the
yeah.
update score,
Yeah.
so I can't see what's going on and stuff. So, I don't know. Like I am loving the hashtag Team Geist. I think it's awesome. I'm excited to see it. Are you going to be taking this to any big tournaments here soon, Scotty Mac, that we can watch you possibly? I know
Yeah.
you say you stream on Tuesdays, correct?
But as far as the list goes, I've been trying to find a way to get blue, white, red to work. I have just recently abandoned Kiki control.
Yeah.
I felt that it's a bit too slow and clunky. I'm currently moving on to more of the regular blue, white, red control, and because that seems to be putting up better results in the queues for any of the Star City Games IQs and such. Those are normally in the top 8s there, but this one here actually looks actually quite powerful, and I think that this might actually be the way to go.
Yeah, I feel like it's just got a lot. The removal suite is solid. It's able to tempo you out while preventing threats. I like it. And Dak Tech in Boston's. Well, I'll definitely have to check that out.
Yeah,
and see what you have to say
and he
about
says
it.
he streams Mondays at 9:30 p.m. and I guess that's
Eastern.
Eastern or is it Central? I don't know.
So
I think so.
But yeah, I'll have to check that out.
Awesome.
Yeah, this is pretty much the kind of color list that I'd ideally want to be playing, because that's been my go-to for the past 2 years has been blue, white, red, and it's
Eastern.
it's just been subpar recently. Like it hasn't
Well,
been giving me
the
the
meta's
results that I want.
the meta's been a little bit faster paced.
It's a little bit diverse, and normally
And
pre-board,
this-
it's not good against any of the combo decks.
Well,
So if you're looking at any combo list, I don't feel like blue, white, red is the way to go. Post-board, it does get better, but you just about
See,
scoop that
I don't
first
know. Like
game.
I feel like the Ghost Quarters help against the Tron matchups. You got the remands and you got the the
Right,
fluxes and sideboard and
which-
stuff. But like I feel like it's pretty solid against a lot of like Zoo because it's bolts, paths, lightning helixes.
It does
Affinity,
have a lot there.
I mean, like it also
Affinity,
runs
it has a lot
Anger
of
the
game
Gods.
against Affinity.
I mean, it runs an Anger of the Gods too. Like you want to pull up the lists just one last time as a recap. While
Yeah,
we're
let's
doing
pull
this,
up the
so.
list just to look at them. Oh, not wrong one. Let me see here.
And I love
That's
the one of
it.
Batterskull
There
main
we
board
go.
because when it gets grindy, it's just awesome.
There we
See,
go.
that is actually one of the things that I'm not sold on the Batterskull. He seems
Well, think
not
about it, like,
what entirely what
is-
the list wants to
It's
do. I like a
really
main or
good
sideboard.
against Jund though. That's the key.
I
And I could even.
it is good against Jund,
let
and
me
it is
see.
good against the grinding matchup since you can keep bouncing it. Like
I didn't
I
put
just
these in
don't
the
know
chat
if a
room
sword
before.
would be better. Like that
Yeah.
just seems to be in my mind.
Oh, I like Batterskull because also when you hook up a Batterskull to a Geist, it's just funny.
Yeah, that's pretty good as well. It saves him, and he can swing through so much things. But if you hook up a sword to a Geist, you can do that effectively a turn earlier if you just play and equip. And it feels better. Like in my mind
your
right now,
mind. I like it.
I'm not sold on Batterskull.
So, and even with the 25 land, I got land screwed kind of in a lot of those games, which is kind of weird. Because we played earlier, and I was getting a little land flooded, and I actually won those 2 games, though, so go figure.
Yeah.
Streaming curse.
Yeah, there you go.
But
Okay.
Oh,
Well, like I
solid.
said, we're going to wrap up this part of the stream. We're going to come back in roughly, let's see,
30 minutes to an hour.
yeah, 30 minutes to an hour. We'll be starting between 7 and 7:30, depending on when Damon gets here and all of that
Yeah.
good stuff.
We'll tweet it out. And
And
Facebook it
yeah,
too, so.
watch out for the tweets, and we'll be coming back with our podcast stream where we'll be talking about building a seal deck, and then later on tonight we'll be playing those decks. So
Thanks for hanging out, guys.
thanks
Yeah,
for joining
absolutely.
us. Thanks again, Scotty, for being here. That
Yeah.
was fun
That was.
having you in the chat room. And
Thanks for brewing an awesome deck that we can play.
yeah, thanks, thank you.
It doesn't look entirely horrible, I gotta admit.
Thanks. Talk to you guys later. See you soon.
Bye, guys.
See ya.